Hi Sagittarius, this is Amanda from By Luna's Light. Welcome to my channel. I am here to do a new moon reading for you for the December 14th new moon that's coming up shortly. Just so you know, this is a general reading, so anything the cards bring up I will go with. That could be anything to do with love or finances, your job, anything that they want to bring to light. Now, this is for the collective, so this may not resonate with every Sagittarius, but I do suggest that you take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Now, this is for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If for some reason there are parts that don't resonate with you, you can always check out where your other placements are in your chart and check out those readings as well. Now, I'm fairly new to YouTube videos, so bear with me. My style might change over the next couple weeks. I'll be tweaking lighting, audio, camera positions as much as I can. And for now, though, I will just be working with what I have. Hopefully in the future, I'll be able to get a better camera set up where you can see the cards, but for now, I will be holding them up for you and clarifying where need be. So we will dive into this reading. And if any of this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate that. Now, I'd like to call in our guides and angels. Please, guides and angels, guide my Sagittarius as to what they need to know for the new moon on December 14th. Two more cards, please. What do my Sagittarius need to know in regards to their life for the new moon on December 14th? Okay. And I am using the Energy Oracle this time by Sandra Ann Taylor. That's what I'm opening up the reading with. Now I will be clarifying their love life. Oh, I got some sunshine on me. The sun's coming out. That's a good sign, Sagittarius. We also have the Romance Angels that I'm going to be using to clarify your love life at this time. To get a more balanced reading. Okay, please, spirit guides, please tell us what Sagittarius need to know in regards to their love life for the new moon. That was quick. Okay, so the bottom of this deck is wedding in reverse. So this could pertain to a relationship. You were very close, very committed, but for some reason something just went wrong and you're feeling that disconnect from each other. Perhaps there's a divorce happening right now in your life, and it could be a healthy transition into a new life for you. Okay, so I will also be clarifying the cards with the Witch's Tarot. So the first card that you have, sorry, I'm just going to give these a shuffle before I start diving into the reading fully. Okay. So the first card that comes up for my Sagittarius is the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, in reverse. So this is the throat chakra. Someone is not speaking their truth. Someone is feeling strangled right now, choking back words or biting their tongue even. Perhaps some sort of situation is really preventing you from opening up your communication. You're feeling very disconnected and unheard right now. That's not a good feeling. So let's clarify what the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, is in reverse. Okay. And I do want to issue a reminder from Spirit that if you do not take that time to really balance out your throat chakra, it could lead to being sick, kind of like strep throat, sore throat. You'll start feeling very dried out in your throat. It could lead to health issues. So please bear in mind that attention is needed there right now. So the first card we have is the Seven of Swords. This is a very dishonest, very, very dishonest energy. There could be a person in your life, or perhaps you are feeling this way right now, but someone is being dishonest. And that could very well be where you need to speak your truth. Maybe that's where you need to open up, and maybe you're being dishonest right now. This could be dishonest to yourself, even trying to deny feelings, trying to deny exhaustion. Maybe you're really just in a denial mode about how much you need rest. And here is your Four of Swords. This is the rest that you need. You need a break. You are just feeling exhausted. And it doesn't surprise me, because it's that time of year when, we really want to hibernate. We want time out so that we can work on ourselves, reflect before the new year comes. It's that shadow time of year, right? But you do need that rest. And unfortunately, you're going to get sick if you don't take that time out. Now, I know how stubborn Sagittarius can be. So I suggest listening to this advice before it bites you in the butt and you have 20/20 vision in hindsight, right? But you have the Magician in the reverse. So right now, things are just not coming to you. Your energy is blocked because you have no energy reserves. You're tapping into your reserves right now. It's like when you're in alignment, when you are at full capacity, your energy is flowing and you're feeling great. That's when you start drawing all the positive things into your life. You cannot be in a receiving or in a manifesting mode when you don't have the energy to put forward. It's like a energetic currency. When you're able to put that energy forward into the right places, the universe kind of rewards you by exchanging and giving you that abundance. But if you're not taking that time out to rest, you don't have that energy to put forward. Now you have the Two of Pentacles. Now this could really speak to being kind of stuck between two things. This could be in regards to your love life and your work life. Maybe there's an ongoing struggle there. It could pertain to two people. Perhaps you're in between two people, and it could even be like a best friend in a relationship. Maybe you're feeling that struggle. You're trying to juggle too much. And this could also pertain to just work because of the Pentacles. You're trying to juggle too much at work. Maybe it's a really busy time of year for you, and all you need is that rest. But for some reason, you're not allowing yourself to have that time out because everything's just, there's so much going on. Now, you have the Queen of Swords here. She kind of just cuts the shit, to be honest, just to be blunt. She can see through everything. She sees it all. She is very comfortable. She's very discerned. She's kind of cold. And perhaps you're kind of turning this way because you're exhausted. Maybe you're starting to be a little snappish to people, maybe a little cold, kind of unintentionally shutting people out because you don't have the capacity to give right now. And it's starting to kind of show up in your relationships because you're not taking the time out. The Hermit, how many times do they have to say this here? The Hermit is in reverse. You need that in the upright. You're not getting that time out to reflect and to do all the shadow work that you need to do, and to just the self-care. You need that self-care. So maybe it's time to turn off the phone, You know, take some sick days. Just focus on you. Now, the next card is the second chakra, Archangel Ariel, and it's also in reverse. Yes. You're very imbalanced. And perhaps this is calling to, I don't know if things are even open right now because of COVID, but it really feels like you need some energy work done. Pamper yourself. Maybe see if your local Reiki master is accepting people for energetic exchanges, or even just like getting a massage, you know, just something that just really starts to revitalize you. We're going to clarify the second chakra. Okay. Okay. All right. So it could be that you're also emotionally shut out right now. And that's what I was kind of getting before, is that you're kind of just shut out from your emotions. You're imbalanced right now because you're tired. And with the second chakra, that's your sacral. That's your sacral chakra. So that one is a very like your creativity, your sexuality, your kind of womanhood. If you're a woman, that's where, you know, your womb is, and you know, you might need some nurturing there right now. Maybe you're I don't know, your emotions are definitely out of balance. So I'm thinking maybe your hormones are out of balance too. You're just not feeling that sexual drive anymore because you're just so darn exhausted. So it also shows that you're also being very vulnerable right now. You know, it's really hard to be vulnerable. I honestly think it's the biggest strength of all to allow ourselves to be vulnerable. But right now you're not feeling that inner fire that you normally have. And I find it's really hard for Sagittarius especially to be vulnerable. It's a very dark, difficult place for you guys because you guys are normally fully in control. And you thrive at being in control and moving forward, but you're very unbalanced right now. As it shows with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Normally this speaks to new beginnings, new prosperous beginnings, you know, things starting to finally take effect in your work life, moving forward in abundance and finances, possibly starting a new passionate endeavor. But right now you're in reverse. You're in reverse a lot. And I think that really speaks to some heavy burdens that are on your shoulders. Perhaps you're a higher up, you're a boss at work, and it's really overloading you. Perhaps a lot of people are unnecessarily unleashing a lot of their emotional baggage on you. I feel like this is a very, very difficult time, and you're kind of walking it alone. Everything's on your shoulders. You have home in the forefront or in the background there. You're focused on getting home. I can see that. But you're trying to carry all this crap with you, and you're trying to get to that place where you can just let it go, because I feel like you don't want to be vulnerable unless you're at home behind closed doors where no one can see. But I feel like if you're not going to allow yourself to be vulnerable at the right moments, instead of like putting it off and waiting till you get home, if you don't allow it in the moment to happen, it's going to come bursting out at any given time, and you won't get that choice. You won't get to decide. You might just start weeping in front of someone, and you need that release. You need to allow yourself the release. Otherwise, it's going to do it for you. And, you know, that's kind of what the universe does. If you're not going to do it, the universe is going to make you do it. And it's going to be 10 times more painful that way. You might get extremely sick if you don't take that time out to nurture yourself. You might get really embarrassed or vulnerable, or embarrassed about being vulnerable in front of people if you don't allow yourself to the time to process what's going on. So please keep that in mind. And I can tell this is a very, very long journey. This card speaks of a long journey. It's been a long time coming that this is kind of coming to a head. But there is good news here. This is the card of good news and of really moving forward with passion and drive again. Taking that time out, you'll come forward with this new energy that you're harnessing, and you will no longer be at a stalemate. That is the wonderful thing here. This is the Two of Swords in reverse. When it's in the upright, you're at a stalemate. You don't know which way to go. You don't know what to do. You're just stuck. And you very well are in that position, but you're not going to be anymore. You're going to heed my advice, right? You're going to go get some self-care, and you're going to unstuck yourself. That's what's going to happen. Now we have, okay, so we have the Envy card. Now it could be, I'm getting multiple things on this card, but for one, it could be that you have someone who's very envious of your life right now. Perhaps there's a lot of envy between you and a person that you're either in a relationship with. Perhaps you're envying someone. Either way, I'm seeing that someone is really wishing that they had this fantastic life in the beautiful sunshine. It's kind of like the grass is greener on the other side headspace, and you feel like you're just in this dark spot. That's a hard place to be in, because you're really not paying attention to what you actually have in the present moment. You're not being grateful. There's no gratitude here. You're just really wishing you had more. And we're going to figure out what that could pertain to. I'm going to dive more into that. So it's going to be different for everyone. Please add some insight to the Envy card for my Sagittarius. What is this Envy card about? Okay. Ooh, this one's heavy. Okay. I think I might be figuring out why you guys feel so unbalanced right now. Okay, so a decision has not been made yet. There needs to be a decision made here. With the Justice card, something needs closure. I'm feeling closure. Something needs to come to a head, and you need to be definitive about that. You know, when it's in the upright, you can make a balanced decision. Where is that? You have the balance there. You can make a balanced, well-calculated decision, but right now you're not able to make a decision on something, and it really feels like there might be some form of toxic relationship in some regard here. That could be a relationship within your family. It could be a loved one. It could be that, sorry, my video is going to cut out and this is going to end up being in 2 videos. I apologize. I'm having issues with my memory on my phone. But this could very pertain to addictions. It could be something that's really holding you back, and it looks like it's really weighing on your heart. There's a heartbreak here. Perhaps you're trying to decide to break up with someone, but you just don't know how to let go. Or perhaps someone is trying to do the same to you. Right now, there's a lot of heavy energy around your heart. My video is going to cut out about now, so please check out the next video for the rest of your reading. Thanks.